straight in between gully, left hand position, and second slip right hand, wedged in between, precisely between the two fields. But that's what I'm talking about. If you can hit the top of the splice of the bat, get your lengths right early doors, which I think Karen will do with his vast experience in playing in different competitions, been around the world. I think he'll be looking to bowl consistently top of the stump line.
Here comes Karen. Again, just back of a length. But just to tuck up batter Carline there as he guides it down to go for no run. Feels like the length to be bowling again, and this is it's an exciting period here for Nepal, and if they can make a couple of early breakthroughs, going to knock Jersey straight onto the back foot.
Yeah, and that's what you want from a bowling unit. You want to start attacking, you want to get your areas. A bit like the Jersey innings, just took a couple of overs to get in the right rhythm, in the right areas. Now it's down to the Nepal bowlers to see if they can do the same thing, but look to attack and be more consistent.
Short ball just nipping away. There's that hard length you're talking about there, Kasim.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is the type of deliveries that I'm talking about from Karen CC. Having studied him and know him a little bit, that this is the type of length that he'll be consistently operating on. And in comparison to the Jersey bowlers in the first over, I think he's come out more consistent areas. If there's a comparison between the two.
Accurate opening bowler. Can he continue? Again on the money. Brilliant delivery. Did shoot a tiny bit low, as you mentioned there, Kasim. However, he's just landing it on the same spot each time. You're absolutely right. Looking back to how the Jersey opening bowlers operated from the start, there's a little bit of width early on, which the opening batters were able to drive through the offside. And Karan hasn't missed his mark just yet.
No, he's been fantastic, and I expect nothing less with his type of bowling experience. Wily contender for Nepal, he's been doing it for many years.
Back of a length, pulled away, no fielder out there. One skipping bounce and now halfway up the bank. So Karan does miss his mark, and Carline hits him away to the boundary for 4. 6 for 9 at the end of the over. And how often do we say this? 1-1, ... 4.
Yeah, and it's something we spoke about in the first innings is, can the bowlers actually finish out and get out the overs? You don't want to be leaking what is effectively or what should have been a really good over, first over. And I don't think he'll mind that, to be fair. You know, that's a pretty good shot.
So Hemant Dami to take on the proceedings from the far end. Played very well in the latter stages, ticking up past 30 with the bat. Can he get it done with the ball though? Interesting to see what kind of challenge he possesses. We've seen the height of Samaroa and the pace of George Richardson. We've seen some accuracy there from the opening bowling of from this end. Karen KC is bowling tremendously until that final delivery. And we get our first sight of Dami. What can he offer from right arm over? That looked as if he almost thought about Mankan. Whereas Harrison was confidently in his crease, looked up at Hemant and said, "What are you asking about?" Or maybe he just was checking out his run-up. Who knows? How dare I speculate? I see you put the sunnies back on here, Kasim.
Yeah, sun's breaking
Feels
up.
optimistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Dami for his first ball. Short, pulled away through the gap. That's going to run away as well. And Patrick Googe learning from the Centurion earlier today. Bertel was brilliant and sharp off the back foot. And Googe and Carline have both showed signs of that already today. 10 for none.
Confident pull shot there from Googe, who looked well in control of that, pulling in front of square. That's a really good confident shot.
Those short balls. Early on, we were saying how there's a little bit of that tennis ball bounce, which might have suggested that shot be quite hard to get away. But we've seen players now on both sides really attack the short ball and pull it away nicely. Dammy for revenge. Gooch pushes into the offside. Aggressive fielding, but wasn't able to pick up. So a single off the boundary. Gooch moves to 6. How do you reckon the two batters will look to play, especially in this power play? The power got off to a pretty good start, but I think Jersey will look to stay aggressive whilst the restrictions are in place, or just positive?
Just positive play. I mean, Harrison's quite an attacking cricketer anyway. It's just the challenge between bat and ball and who can be more consistent and patient. Said that right from the start. It's about keeping your lengths. Obviously, from this end,
edge just past first slip. From our angle, that looked pretty close to him. It definitely went fast. So whether a dive could have happened, we'll never know. But that was very, very close to first slip. A chance?
Definitely. In my books, it was hip height catching, right side. If you're in slips, you've got to put a dive in there. That was sort of 1.5, in my opinion. I think, obviously, we're right behind it. In a really good position to make a comment there.
It did look close. It did go fast. It was a slash, fast bat swing. Down the leg side from Dammy. Bit of a chaser. Although no wide given, so I think there might have been a little tickle on the pad on the way through. That feels like a missed chance there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't. And like I mentioned before, half chances you have to convert as much as possible. You don't get many full chances at this level, and they don't come consistently often enough. So from a half chance perspective, like that chance